Hi guys, welcome to Keeping It Simple Crafts. I hope everyone is doing good. Today I'm going to show you how I made this Dollar Tree Easter egg wreath using the Dollar Tree egg wreath form. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, share this video with your friends and family, and if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I would love to have you as a subscriber. My sweet friend Sandra, she mailed me this Dollar Tree egg wreath form, so thank you so much, Sandra. I really appreciate it. So you're going to need an egg wreath form from Dollar Tree. You're going to need some pipe cleaners cut in half and a lot of ribbon. Now I will be using 3 colors, and this is 1.5-inch width ribbon with wire. First, you're going to take all 3 colors and stack one on top of the other. And remember the order that you have your ribbon stacked. Next, you're going to either use a pipe cleaner or a zip tie and zip tie your ribbon to your little egg frame. And I'm zip tying mine to the little crossbar on the egg frame. We are going to be using the bubble method. So you're going to move your hand down about 4.5 inches. Make sure that you keep your colors in the same order throughout the entire making of this wreath. So my yellow is going to stay on bottom, the plaid in the middle, and the purple on top. And you're just going to be using the center 2 wires. So make a bubble about 4.5 inches, take a pipe cleaner, wrap it around it. Remember just those 2 middle wires, then go the back and twist the pipe cleaner. You could probably cut your pipe cleaner in thirds instead of half if you wanted to. Okay, keep those ribbons in the same order. Don't let them get twisted. Move down about 4.5 inches, pinch it together, and then you're going to take a pipe cleaner, wrap it around your ribbon. Remember the middle 2 wires only, then go the back and twist your pipe cleaner. Now you're going to repeat this same process all the way around the little egg wreath. So you're just going to be making 4.5-inch bubbles. Try to make your bubbles the same size each time, and you'll want to push them forward and get your wreath nice and full. The reason you want to keep your ribbon in the same order is because when I get finished, I will separate my loops, and the color that's on the bottom, which is the left, is going to go to the inner circle. The color in the middle will stay in the middle, and the color on top is going to the right or the outer circle. This is the second Dollar Tree egg wreath that I have made. My friend Sandra sent me 2 forms, so I made one earlier in the week and I used the chenille yarn on it, and it turned out real pretty. So if you haven't seen that tutorial, I'll link it for you in the description box. Now I am taking my loops and separating them. So my yellow ribbon goes on the left, or the inner circle. The plaid stays in the middle, and then the purple I'm pulling to the right, or the outer circle. And it makes really pretty like rows or stripes when you separate your loops. Just be patient, try not to skip any loops, and just separate the loops all the way around the little egg wreath form. And you'll want to use ribbon with wire when you make this wreath because the loops will stand up and just hold their shape better. I have made several ribbon wreaths, and I have used the 2.5-inch width ribbon with several of them, so I have lots of ribbon wreath tutorials on my YouTube channel. So if you want to see a different one, let me know and I can link one for you in the comments section. But this is the way it looks when you have all the loops separated, and I just think the colors look beautiful. Well, you can see I'm almost finished here, but the colors look beautiful. The wreath looks very pretty with just the ribbon only, but if you've been watching my channel for very long, you'll know I love to add big bows to my wreaths. Don't forget, if you're entering my March 31st, 2022 giveaway, to write those 2 words in the comment section below. If you're entering, don't forget you need to do that on all of the March DIY videos. The ribbon I used came from Sam's Club this spring. It's less than $7 a roll for 50 yards. Next, I'm tying a bow, so you're going to let out a tail, make a loop, keep it pinched tightly in your left hand, go to the other side, make another loop about the same size as your first loop, go back to the other side, make another loop, keep it pinched tightly in your hand, go back to the other side, make another loop, check to make sure your loops are about the same size each time, go back to the first side, make a third loop, check your loops to make sure they're the same length, then go back to the other side, make one more loop, and then we're going to let out a tail, and then we're going to take a piece of floral wire and wrap it nice and tight around the center of our bow. I like to use 20 gauge floral wire, and you can buy it at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Walmart, Dollar Tree, places like that. Just make sure you get the wire nice and tight around the center of the bow. Then I'm dovetailing the ends, fold the tail in half with the edges to the left side, go to the folded side, cut away from the fold, and that makes the pretty V on the ends. And then you'll want to fluff the loops of your bow. I also have lots of bow tutorials on my YouTube channel. I have a bow playlist if you'd like to check that out. I also have made several of the new Dollar Tree bunny wreath form bunny wreaths, so if you haven't seen those, I'll link a couple in the description box just in case you'd like to check those tutorials out too. Now I'm just taking the wires on the bow, threading them between the loops, threading them through the wire frame, and then I'm going to go to the back of the wreath, twist the wires, and then cut them off short and fold them down. Next, I'm going to be using some carrot picks and some little twine carrots, all from Dollar Tree. You're going to take your 2 carrot picks, place them together, and then I'm using some 97-cent daisy picks from Walmart, and I'm just placing 3 flowers around the little twine or the carrot picks from Dollar Tree. Then I am going to take a zip tie and just zip tie them together. You can add a little bit of hot glue if you want to make sure that nothing moves. And then I decided to tie a small bow to go right around where the zip tie is. I just made a single bow, so I let out a short tail, made a loop, then I'm letting out more ribbon, going to make another loop, keeping it pinched tightly in my left hand, then going to let out a short tail, and then you could take a zip tie if you wanted to and wrap it around this bow, or floral wire. I like to use floral wire, and that way it's easier for me to connect things to my wreaths. Make sure you dovetail the ends on your little bow, and then I just took the wires on this bow, and then I just went right above the little zip tie on the little carrot swag and just wrapped it around the little carrot swag, went to the back and gave the wires a few twists. And that's how I connected the carrot swag to the wreath. I just took those wires that are on my bow, threaded them through the carrot wreath form, then went to the back, gave the wires a few twists, cut them off short, and folded them down. And I did add a pretty Walmart daisy to the center of the purple bow, and that's it, guys. Now it's ready to hang on my door. Now I would recommend keeping this wreath indoors, but I did go outside so that you could see the pretty colors. I also added a little bit of hot glue to the back of the carrot picks so that way they would stay in place and not move on the wreath. And that's it, guys. Make sure all of your loops are fluffed. Make sure the tails of your bow are facing forward, or your bows. And that's it, guys. You'll have to let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe if you have not already.